Hi guys, and welcome back to Creatography Live. I'm Andreas, and today we're going to cover the basics of layers and layer masks. So this is going to be based more towards the beginners, but if you find it useful for yourself and it's something that you've not tried before, then please let me know how it works for you, and just leave a comment down below. So first of all, Photoshop is based basically on layers. Everything's going to be based on layers. And I want to show you why we have layer masks and the importance of them. So this is the first layer that you're normally presented with. Normally your layers panel will be open up when you open Photoshop. You'll open up your image, so we can start from scratch. Just to show you, we go to open. We'll find an image. Here we go, here's an image that I did the other day for someone. And we have our image. And on the right here, it will be in your layers panel. You'll have background layer. This is your bottom layer. This is basically classed as your A4 print. So this is an A4 print of your image. And what we're going to do, we're going to right click, and you can do duplicate layer and do OK. And it's going to duplicate that layer above your background layer. This is in essence having two A4 prints, one A4 print on the bottom and another A4 print resting on top of the other. So if we make some adjustments to this top A4 print, and let's say I want to brighten it up, and OK, and I think, oh, that's nice. And let's say again I want to right click and I'm going to duplicate this layer again and do OK, and I'm going to add another effect. Let's say hue and saturation. Let's say I wanted to make it black and white. And now let's say here I'm happy. I say, okay, I quite like the way it's looking now, but you know, I'd like to have just some of the colour of his clothes coming through. Then I would get the rubber, change whatever settings I needed to change. Oops. The rubber, the eraser tool, there we go. And I'm going to erase from this top photo, and I'm going to have a nice brush. There we go. And he's coloured in. Now the problem is, I'd like to brush away the colour from here, but I can't, because what I've actually done is rubbed away from the topmost layer. So if you imagine, again, just to cover, the background layer is your first photo. The second is a photo on top of the other one, so just resting on top. And then your third, again, with the effects that we've done, is resting on both of the other two. But I've actually destroyed this top photo because I've rubbed away. So it's like basically having a photo and cutting out with a Stanley blade the bit you didn't want. So you've actually been quite destructive. And you'll normally hear whether something's a destructive edit or a non-destructive edit. So if we wanted to go back to what we wanted to do originally, then we would have to sit there and discard this top photo and then go to the photo below. And if I didn't like this effect, and let's just say, I didn't want this effect, I wanted it the way it was on my first print, but I wanted to cut it out like this, I will still be stuck. There's still no way of me bringing back this grass coming out of the ground. I would have to start all the way from the beginning again and start doing effect after effect after effect and laying them up again. Now this is where the benefit of having layer masks is really important. Now, when we work with layer masks, the background layer I'll always do a copy of. So you can have a right click and do duplicate, or you can actually get it and drag it down to the little paper icon in the bottom right hand corner, or you can press Ctrl J. So this layer we have now, down the bottom here you see you have an option for a layer mask. So this is what's popped up here. Now if I make an effect on our top image, So brightness. Yeah, let's just do brightness and just do something really, really silly. There we go. You can see now that we can see the effect. If I wanted to brush away some of that effect and reveal what's beneath that layer, I will use black. Black is like rubbing out, like we did previously, but it doesn't actually touch your image at all. If you can see to the right here, this is what's being affected. It's essentially like having a thin sheet of glass on top of your image. So just to clarify, bottom image, our original photo. Second image is a copy of that bottom photo. We've added an effect to it, but we have like a magical piece of glass. And this piece of glass works. Let me just colour it all in back white again. There we go. Just fill this in. I'm not worried about what I'm doing now. I'm just filling in that white part of this white layer mask. White hides what's beneath this layer. So this white hides what's beneath the effect that you've done. So we can't see the bottom layer. But if we paint with black brush, so if we get a black brush and we on the layer mask to the right of your photo, if we start to then brush, it will reveal what's underneath. Now for those that are sitting there going, well, what's the point in that? Well, let's just say we did the same principle. I'm going to make this photo black and white, and I'm going to say, right, I have to go to the right of this photo, so you can see here, and in black, because black means you reveal, I'm going to reveal what's underneath. There we go. Very, very quick, just to mess around. There we go. And now we have this issue where, oh crap, I've got green coming through and I don't want the green. Well, unlike before, we've not actually destroyed the original image. As you can see, here I've turned the layer mask off. When you see the cross here, I'm just pressing shift and clicking on the layer mask here. It's just hiding what I've just done. So if I get a white brush, make it small enough, I can then recover back up what I had done and show the effect through. Because I haven't actually deleted anything, all I've done is use a layer mask to tell Photoshop to either hide or reveal the effect that we've done at our will. And at any point, as we're building up different effects on top of this image, you can choose what you want to show and what you want to hide without actually destroying any of the actual image itself. So this is what you class as non-destructive. Anyway, sounds like I've got a frog caught in my throat. If you found this useful, please let me know. And give me a subscribe or comment down below. And I will try and make some more of these for you. Well, thank you very much and take care for now. Bye bye.